YouTube, Retro NES Hunter here. Today I have an All NES pickup video for you, half of which involves a trade with a great YouTuber. Many of you who are already friends with me on YouTube are friends with him. It's Mike from the Retro Gamer Vlog. Sorry, that's a little bit of a tongue twister for me there. He's got great videos. He does flea market pickups. He's got a great collection. So I'll start off with his trade. I won't spoil what I traded with him because he's making a video for it, but if you are friends with him on Facebook, you will have already seen what I traded him. I traded a fairly rare game, and in return I got some uncommon, I would say uncommon to rare NES games, and when it was all said and done, it worked out for him, it worked out for me, so it was a great trade. So starting off the trade with Mike, I picked up Master Chew and the Drunkard, I guess this is Hugh. And then I got Bases Loaded 4. Adventures of Lolo 2. And none of which of these games I had, so this was great. It adds more to my collection. Then I got Battletoads Double Dragon. Impossible Mission 2. This one does have some rental stickers. Let's see, you can see it on the front and the back. I was considering removing it, but I am not too sure I want to. I might just leave it on there just because I don't want it to like just get all messed up on the game, and since it's black, I don't know if having this scratch or anything would wreck the cartridge. So as of right now, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Then I got King's Quest 5. And finally, I got Wizardry Knights of Diamonds, the second scenario. So that was the trade I made with Mike. We actually had a little confusion. I had to apologize to him. I felt bad. I guess when I went to the post office, it was an international parcel post because he's in Canada, I'm in the US, and apparently if you check merchandise on the customs form, they consider that a sale. And when the package arrived at his door, apparently he had to pay $38 in taxes, and I felt really bad, so I covered the cost for him just because I didn't want him to pay that. And apparently if I would have checked gift on the customs form, it would have been free, like no taxes or anything. So lesson learned for me. I guess it's shame on the post office for not telling me this. They think they should know this, but the post office I go to, they're really what's the word I'm looking for? Lazy. I guess could care less about their job. It's like one of those post offices. So lesson learned. I won't make that mistake again if I have to ship across the border. But that's okay. Next games I picked up were from Disc Replay. I actually had a copy of this, which I'll show you here, but it was missing the label, and the end label was just beat up. So I picked up a new copy. RC Pro-Am. I love this game. I was playing this for about 3 hours the other day. Then I picked up Pinball. And this was supposed to be part of the trade with Mike, but the label, I'm like a pretty stickler for labels. That's why I picked up another copy of RC Pro-Am. And his was a little bubbled, so we switched out a different game for it. But this one actually came with the manual. It's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Heroes of the Lance, and it's an immaculate shape. It looks like a brand new game. It was in the sleeve. And it came with the manual, and the manual's in really, really good shape. Still has its color. It's not torn or anything, so that's nice to have. And lastly, I was out today looking for new gaming shelves because mine is completely full. My NES shelf is full. I have no more room. As you can see, I got games, waiting to go into spots. So I didn't find anything. I actually am going to pick up one online that the Classic Game Hunter has. His holds about 450 NES games, so I'm going to pick that one up online. But I decided to stop at Half Price Books because it was right near where I was shopping, and they had the same old stuff as last time, so I didn't pick anything up. But as I was in there, there was a gentleman at the buy counter where they give appraisals on the books you want to buy. And all I heard him say, the clerk say, was, we're not taking the system, with some of these retro systems, they don't work. And all I heard him say was, it just kept on blinking. And so right away, I'm like, oh, he's got an NES, this guy who was ever trying to sell it. So they weren't going to take it. And I see him, I'm like, oh, I wonder if they traded in games. I'm walking over there and I see a whole stack of games, and he starts loading it up into his bag to leave. So as he's leaving, I'm like, hey, I couldn't help but overhear that they wouldn't take your games. Do you mind if I take a look through what you have and maybe make you an offer if I see something I like? So he says, sure, no problem. I'm looking through his stuff. He had like Mario Duck Hunt. He had like 2 different kinds of Jeopardies, 2 different kinds of Wheel of Fortunes, a whole bunch of stuff I had already. The only game I didn't have, and I offered him $2. I'm like, will you take $2? Actually, there was another game I wanted. He said 2 for $5, but I didn't have a 5. I actually had 3 singles on me because I usually, pay in credit wherever I go. But I'm like, hey, would you take $2 for this game? And he said, sure. So I picked up, last game this week, I picked up Cobra Triangle. I've never seen this game. I've never played this game. I have no idea what it's about. There's a boat, a dragon, and it looks like landmines or something in there. So I think as soon as I finish making this video, I'm going to pop that in Nintendo and see what it's all about. But yeah, that's it for this week. Picked up, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 more Nintendo games. So I think that puts me close to 300 right now. I'm considering making a list and putting that online in case anyone wants to make trades with me to see what I have and what I don't have already. I've been trying to get a lot more trades done recently, and on my Facebook page, which I'll have a link for, I do have a lot up for trade. Some things I don't have on there that I do have. I'm not sure if I have it up there, but I have an extra Super Nintendo system with controllers and hookups. I have another Nintendo with all the hookups. I think that's all I have as far as systems go for trade. But I have a lot of games up for trade. So, if you're interested in any of that, like my Facebook page, send me, a trade offer if you have anything. And, yep, that's it. So, as always, thanks for watching my video. Like my Facebook, like the video, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. As I like watching all your guys' videos, so keep them up. And that's it. Alright, have a good one. Bye.